week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And Monday night primetime is underway. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A toss snap to Robinson. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call.
Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back, run it down, we on track, but you can never ever be my man, you a whole snap, you said it on your IG page, I ain't say that, say that, lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that, you see that, I be in the streets like a straight rat, I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half, I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses, the only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying with Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here we go on 4th down with Penix. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Penix out 1st down. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Penix working from the gun. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
46-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd down, it's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, run to Robinson. He's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down give to Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Mariota. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down.
38.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. This is Metcalf working that right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after.
Boswell on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 34-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for Robinson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On first down, here's Penix. Oh, he lost the football. didn't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go. Yellow, 43, 560.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Robinson on the inside give. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play fake. Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Half the 60. Take off.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Robinson. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Ross sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, Penix lost it, but it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Calvin Austin on the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing is Mariota. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Complete right side to Washington. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. With 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. This is Johnson heading right. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled by Luke Ororo.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. That's him on the quick hitter. At the 20. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14. Falcons 10. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He takes it down to the 33. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Flushed out now to his left. He can run it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. To the right side and reeled in by London. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, and this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, Johnson. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Set. Punt.
Johnson will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
5, 6, here we go. 10.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air with Penix. Dump-off caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Penix on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. Then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
1st down from the 42. Back to throw, Mariota. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go. Ready?
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Saw Lane hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready?
Back to throw, Mariota. Find Johnson out of the backfield. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down. Set. Go.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Gets it off to Robinson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Try and run here with Robinson. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by a very unlucky 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a 40-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here. Going deep here for the end zone. incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40. Set.
Now get to Johnson, coming right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay,
Following
right.
that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd down, they need 7.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the first, and they can run this clock out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Give to Warren from the pistol. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
So the Steelers come in and take this